In this video, we uncover a timeless spiritual truth that can completely transform the way you see your life. The understanding that the universe is always working in your favor. Every event, every delay, every redirection, and every moment of stillness is not working against you, but working for you. Yet, most people move through life believing the opposite. When things fall apart, they assume they've been abandoned by life. When doors close, they think they've failed. But in truth, the universe is never punishing you. It's preparing you. And when you finally learn how to see this divine orchestration, life begins to unfold with an ease and grace that feels almost miraculous. The first step in seeing how the universe helps you is to recognize that it speaks through energy, not words. The outer world you experience is a mirror of your inner vibration. Every thought, emotion, and belief sends out a frequency, and the universe, like a divine echo, reflects that frequency back to you through people, opportunities, and circumstances. This is why ancient Hermetic teachings declared, as within, so without, as above, so below. Life does not happen to you, it responds to you. When your inner energy shifts, from fear to faith, from resistance to trust, reality reorganizes itself to match that vibration. You begin to notice synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that feel too perfect to be random. These are not accidents, they are the universe whispering, you're on the right path. But the universe's help doesn't always appear as blessings wrapped in gold. Sometimes it appears as detours, heartbreaks, or endings that force you to grow. To the unawakened eye, these seem like curses, but to the soul, they are sacred initiations. Think of the caterpillar. Before it becomes a butterfly, it must dissolve into nothing inside the cocoon. Its entire identity breaks down before it can soar. The same is true for you. When life strips something away, a job, a relationship, a dream, it's not to punish you, but to make space for what truly belongs to your higher path. The ego calls it loss. The soul calls it transformation. Many of the world's spiritual masters understood this truth. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." What he meant was that obstacles are not interruptions of your path. They are your path. Every delay, rejection, or challenge carries a hidden gift if you choose to look deeper. Neville Goddard, one of the great New Thought teachers, said, "Man moves in a world that is nothing more or less than his consciousness objectified." In other words, life rearranges itself according to the consciousness you hold. So when you align your inner state with trust, even the things that seem to go wrong will later reveal themselves as part of a greater right. One of the ways the universe conspires to help you is through contrast. You learn what you desire by experiencing what you don't. Pain teaches you compassion. Rejection teaches you self-worth. Failure teaches you resilience. These are not punishments, but feedback loops designed by your soul to help you remember who you are. The universe is like a master sculptor. Every challenge is a chisel carving away the illusions of limitation, so your true essence can shine. This is why the ancient Vedas describe life as Lila, the divine play of consciousness. Nothing is random. Everything is a dance between you and the infinite, guiding you back to the remembrance of your own divinity. When you begin to trust this process, something remarkable happens. You stop fighting life. You stop needing to control every outcome. You stop seeing uncertainty as a threat and begin to see it as sacred unfolding. This is the essence of what Taoism calls Wu Wei, the art of effortless alignment with the flow of life. It's not about doing nothing. It's about acting in harmony with the current rather than against it. When you surrender control, you allow the universe to work through you instead of against you. And in that surrender, you realize that you were never meant to carry life alone, because you are life itself, expressing through a temporary form. You might wonder, if the universe is always helping me, why do I still suffer? The answer lies in perception. The universe's guidance is subtle. It requires stillness to hear it. When your mind is full of noise, fear, doubt, and resistance, you miss the signs that are right in front of you. You overlook the coincidences, the gentle nudges, the inner knowing that whispers, "Go this way." That's why meditation, reflection, and silence are so powerful. They tune your inner frequency to receive the guidance that has always been there. The more you quiet the mind, the louder the universe speaks. Think of the times in your life when something didn't work out, only for you to later realize it was a blessing in disguise. Maybe you didn't get the job you wanted, but it led you to your true calling. Maybe a heartbreak led you to deeper self-love. These moments are proof that the universe sees a bigger picture than you can. While you see only the single thread of your experience, the universe sees the entire tapestry, weaving every event into the evolution of your soul. The great Persian poet Rumi captured this perfectly when he said, "Live life as if everything is rigged in your favor." This is not blind optimism, it's spiritual realism. It's understanding that the fabric of existence is intelligent, loving, and precise. The same force that causes galaxies to spin and flowers to bloom is orchestrating the details of your life. The coincidences, the people you meet at the right time, the opportunities that appear when you least expect them, these are cosmic alignments, not random events. But to see them, you must look through the eyes of faith, not fear. Faith is not about believing everything will be perfect. It's knowing that even when it's not, it's purposeful. When things fall apart, remind yourself, this is the universe's way of rearranging your life for something greater. The detour is not denial, it's divine redirection. Every soul that has ever awakened to its higher purpose can look back and see that what once felt like chaos was actually grace in disguise. The job loss that sparked a new beginning, the heartbreak that opened the heart to unconditional love, the failure that led to wisdom. The key to seeing the universe's hand in your life is to shift from judgment to observation. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" This one question transforms you from victim to creator. Because when you look for meaning, you align with the wisdom of the universe. Suddenly, patterns begin to reveal themselves. You notice how each event, even the painful ones, shaped you into the person you were meant to become. And from this higher view, you realize that nothing was ever wasted. The more you trust this divine intelligence, the more you'll see it everywhere, in the timing of events, in the words of strangers, in the intuitive whispers that guide your next step. This is what it means to live in flow. You start to notice that life moves with you, not against you. The delays, the disappointments, the waiting periods, they all carry hidden perfection. Like a seed that must rest in darkness before it breaks through the soil, your manifestations, too, have their divine timing. When you align with the belief that the universe is conspiring to help you, you begin to live with an open heart. Gratitude becomes your natural state. You no longer see challenges as punishments, but as sacred choreography for your awakening. Every person you meet, every path you cross, every moment of joy and sorrow becomes a thread in the beautiful pattern of your destiny. You start to see that you were never alone. You were always being guided, protected, and loved beyond measure. In the end, the greatest secret is not that the universe is helping you. It's that you are the universe, experiencing itself through human form. The intelligence that moves the stars is the same intelligence that beats your heart. The divine plan you think is happening to you is actually unfolding through you, and when you live from this awareness, life becomes not something to survive, but something to celebrate. In conclusion, remember this: the universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you need to become who you truly are. Every event, no matter how small, is a thread in the masterpiece of your soul's evolution. When you trust this, peace enters your heart. You no longer chase, you align. You no longer doubt, you listen. And you no longer fear, because you finally realize that life is not against you. It's loving you, guiding you, and conspiring, always in your favor. Because the truth is simple: the moment you start believing that everything is working out for you, it begins to.